Hello everyone. The next topic is instrument transformer. So, likewise, we generate a 11 kV and transmit it to the higher voltage level, that is 220 kV, 400 kV, and 65 kV. So, in order to measure this amount of large voltage and large current, so the low range instrument are incapable to measure this type of voltages and current. So, in order to sense or measure such high voltage and high current, so we use a instrument transformer. So, instrument transformer are the transformers with high accuracy that are used to isolate or transform a voltage or current level. They are used for high voltage or current measurement. It is accurate ratio transformer. So they are classified into two categories, that is CT and PD. That is CT stands for current transformer and PD stands for potential transformer. So first is current transformer. So the large alternating current which cannot be sensed or pass through normal emitters and current coils of wattmeters, energy meters can easily be measured by use of current transformer along with normal low range instrument. So this is a diagram of current transformer. So heavy current, this is a heavy current line, transmission line or supply line. So it passes a heavy current, several thousands amperes of current, and this we taken as a primary, uh, and the secondary side, that is CT, is connected. That primary of CT is connected in this line, and the secondary is connected in this fashion. So high voltage current induces voltage in secondary, induces the secondary EMF in secondary, and that voltage is measured or sensed, that current is sensed by the ammeter. So a transformer is a device which consists of two windings called primary and secondary. So this is a transmission line, and this is primary, and this secondary. This is 36 kV live tank of CT. This is a CT for operation on 110 kV grid. It transfers the energy from one side to another with suitable change in the level of current or voltage. A current transformer basically has primary coil of one or more turns of heavy cross-sectional area. In some, the bar carrying high current may act as a primary. This is connected in series with the line carrying high current. The secondary of the transformer is made of large number of turns of fine wire having small cross-sectional area. So this is usually rated for 5 ampere. So secondary side is either 1 ampere or 5 ampere. So that much voltage is measured by the low range ammeters. So this is connected to the coil for of normal range ammeter. Symbolic representation of the current transformer is shown in figure. So these transformer are basically step up transformer. That is, it has a large number of turns in secondary coil, secondary side. So these transformer are basically step up transformer, that is stepping up a voltage from primary to secondary. Thus the current reduces from primary to secondary. This is connected in series with the line carrying high current. The secondary of the transformer is made up of large number of turns of fine wire, small cross sectional area. So from current point of view, these are the step down transformer, stepping down the current value considerably from primary to secondary. So let N1 be the number of turns in primary, N2 be the number of turns in secondary. I1 is equal to primary current and I2 is equal to secondary current. So for a transformer, V1 by V2 is equal to N1 by N2. So explain why should a current transformer is never operated with open secondary. Because if secondary winding of CT has large number of turns of thin wire, the secondary winding of CT should never be open circuited. Otherwise, there will be no secondary MMF. So this secondary MMF opposes primary EMF, and as there is no secondary MMF, the secondary MMF opposition is zero. So primary MMF will produce a large, so it would produce high eddy current and hysteresis losses. So it would increases the temperature of the core, which may result in damage of insulation and core. And high voltage will be induced in open circuited secondary, and this may be dangerous to the equipment and personnel. So this is why the secondary of current transformer is never operated with open, is never operated with an open circuit. So next is potential transformer to measure high voltage, such as 33 kV range. So 33 kV of line is connected across the primary of the transformer. Secondary is step down, that is secondary has less number of turns. So in order to measure the small range voltage, so higher voltage 33 kV is the voltage to be measured, and primary of PT is connected across this voltage. So PT is step down transformer. Due to the PT, voltage across voltmeter gets reduced by a factor equal to the turns ratio of PT. Hence, low range voltmeter is used to measure voltage. So the secondary voltage is given by V2 is equal to V1 into N2 divided by N. So the secondary voltage of PT is standardized to 110 volt. The ratio of PT requires for this measurement is 33,000, that is 33 kV divided by 110. So ratio will be 300/1. So potential, the basic principle of this transformer is the same as the current transformer. The high alternating voltage is reduced in a fixed proportion for the measurement purpose with the help of potential transformer. So the construction of this type of transformer is similar to the normal transformer. These are exactly accurate ratio step down transformers, and the windings are low power rating windings. So primary winding consists of large number of turns, while secondary has less number of turns and usually rated for 110 volt irrespective of the primary voltage rating. So the primary is connected across the high voltage line, while secondary is connected to the low range voltmeter coil. So this is the potential transformer diagram. So this is high voltage line, and this is primary is connected across primary of PT, and this is secondary of PT, which senses the secondary voltage. So one end of the secondary is always grounded for safety purpose, and the connection are shown in the figure. As a normal transformer, its ratio can be specified as V1 divided by V2 is equal to N1 divided by N2. So if voltage ratio of PT is known and the voltmeter rating is known, then the high voltage to be measured can be determined. So application of CT and PT. The CT and PT are used for circulating current differential protection, overcurrent phase fault protections, sensing purpose, distance, and intermediate CTs for feeding protective devices, measuring systems, and relay systems, etc. So in next lecture we will see the single phase AC voltage measurement. Thank you.